Okay, I'm recording again. It just gives you errors. What can I say? Okay, so now what we're going to do...
Can you hear Mom? Go ahead, Mom.
Did it again. Thanks, Mom. I love you too.
Okay. Okay.
Love you too, Mom. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Love
you, Mom.
Later. Bye.
Bye.
She's probably been practicing that all morning.
I know. You guys can still see me, huh?
Yeah, you're on.
Okay. I keep getting these messages, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out the window in the TV. I'm cutting it out in the chipboard, and I'll show you. I'm just cutting the pattern out right now. And the reason we're doing that is when we line it with the paper, it'll be easier to cut the window in the paper because you're going to wrap the paper inside. So, for those of you that just joined us, I'll show you what we're doing. We are making this little retro TV. Let me see if I can do it without making everybody dizzy. Has a little TV guide and an antenna. Has little legs. So that's what it looks like. And it has a mini album inside. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and cut this out. And
Tina, don't shoot your dog.
Aw, what's the matter with the puppy?
Just put duct tape on its mouth.
Aw, Jana.
I'm just kidding.
So what we're doing is we are cutting out, this is the pattern, it's the front panel. I'm going to cut out that square, I'm going to lay it down, trace it, and then I'm going to cut it with a craft knife into the chipboard.
Aww.
My puppy is behind the baby gate. She has a tendency to get into things when I'm arting. Just like a 2-year-old when their mother's on the phone.
I'm still sleeping.
So I didn't want her to feel like she was punished, so she got her favorite treat this morning, which is frozen green beans, believe it or not. She loves frozen green beans. And this square is just a 3 by 4 inch square. And we're leaving a 1/2 inch border all the way around it. So if it's easier for you to measure it that way, you can. I have this little knife, which I don't think you can hold it the other way. I think it has to go that way. But it works really well. Gives you some good control. So, sorry, I'm just focused here because
Okay, you just put the template for the front of the TV on, now you're going to cut the square out?
I gave, in the pattern, there's something called front panel, and the reason that I gave you that is so that you could cut the window. And the window is actually this part here. Before you put, we're going to insert that metal looking frame, so it's that outside square.
Got it.
Okay.
But I'm just confused because, whew, sorry about the yawning. Whew.
Jonna,
Sorry.
I'm so going to yawn through yours. You wait. You wait.
I'm confused because I'm watching it with a lag. So.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Like right now, this is how long my lag is. You're just now getting your knife out and cutting it.
Oh my goodness. That's not good.
I know. I think it might be my router. I need to upgrade my router. But you know me, I'm technically challenged.
I know.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, when they download the template, it's under the camper.
Jonna, you do very well. I mean, you don't do that. You don't do computer stuff for a living. You've taught yourself. I was shocked because I thought, you know, I don't know, that probably sounds like a backhanded compliment, but you seem to do more than what you really have done before, you know? Like it's new, all new, but it's like you've done it before.
I'm learning on the fly. But I don't understand what happened on Script D, why it went under the camper tutorial, or the camper, whatever it was, the camper template. That didn't make any sense. Because I uploaded it totally separate, and I gave it a totally different title.
Yeah.
So that was kind of weird. I don't know what happened. I have to go in and figure out. They have to redo it.
I mean, the truth is we are trying to give everybody a good experience, give them all the information they need to be able to do this, and we're just really not, you know, we haven't done it enough to get it right. That's all. That's all it is. It's just a little bit more experience. So now I got my window. And the nice thing about this lightweight chipboard is you don't have to necessarily use your craft knife. You can use scissors too, but you get a better line if you use the craft knife. So once you have that, you can lay down you glue this down onto the chipboard. Would help to match it up with the right end.
Ooh, I love fried okra. Yum.
Is that a bad sign that we're already talking about food?
I'm pretty hungry and I just had breakfast. And I'm out of coffee.
Uh-oh. You may take a break if you want.
Yeah. The TV, the camper, and the tissue mini. Correct. They're all on Scripty. All three. That's just where I've been uploading the template. So
I just lost a bunch of stuff on the floor. Oh, well, at least I know where it is. All right. I'm just gluing this paper down. And
okay, so are you putting the green bean on the outside?
Yep.
Maybe.
So I'm using I'm a glue stick. This is a good glue stick. This is the Pioneer, and so I'm using it along with score tape, which I'm kind of calling sticky tape, so that the people who have their favorite tapes will kind of still know what tape. And because it stuck to me like all night the other night. It stuck to me. Watch this. It sticks everywhere.
You know what they're saying? When they click on the camper, it gives them all of the patterns. So I'm wondering.
Yeah, you probably have them all in some one folder or something, download of some sort.
That's weird. Okay, it's letting them download them. But my question is, Because the tutorials should be on there too. I'm wondering about the tutorials. If the tutorial for the TV is not up yet, but the tissue box and the camper tutorials are on the same website.
Oh boy, good times.
So I don't know if when they print out all the templates, if all the tutorials print out too. I would like to know. So Gina, if you print them out, let me know what comes out.
I'm just slapping some tape down.
Okay. Oh my gosh, my fingernails look fabulous right now. Totally off subject, but while we're watching Darcy tape something down, I bought the Hollywood nails or something like that. I don't know what it's called. Where you put your fingers under the light, and it's so easy. It's like the gel nail. Oh my gosh, it's like just putting polish on your nail and then you just shove it under the light. And then they come out like salon nails, but it's like dirt cheap. And it lasts like 2 weeks. Well, yeah, it lasts 2 weeks. It'll last like 3. But you have grow out in the back. But it's awesome. Okay, PDF is there for the camper. I'm just gonna have to go in and fix it.
Yeah.
Like, not today. I'm not in the mood.
And that is okay. See, there's that noise, but I don't know what it is. It's very loud. So I don't know what you're doing, Jonna, but it's very loud.
Are you there? Did I lose you?
See, now when you move back, the noise stops. But when you go off to do whatever it is you're doing, there's a huge noise coming through.
I know that problem with our last stream.
So stop doing that. What are you doing? Whatever that is.
I don't know. I'm not doing it.
Okay, it's probably the fan or something.
I think your microphone just gives you the sit on of it, or you get feedback.
All right. Well, we will figure that out at some point because it doesn't seem to be happening as much, which is good. My glue stick's gonna dry by the time I get off this down. Oh. Okay. Actually, let me think about this because this goes in. Yeah, we don't need the tab on the paper. It's just going to add weight. Okay, so I'm going to cut where I have the tab that's going to attach the back. I'm going to cut that tab off the pattern paper because it's just adding extra weight and it's not going to show. So I'll change when I do the tutorial, I'll put that in. You're just going to need it for the purposes of the chipboard. Okay. That took a long time, huh? Because I'm slow. I'm slow. So it goes this way. Okay. Now, you just stick it all down again. But that's okay because it'll have little sticky stuffs. And I didn't score the paper. What I did and what I found worked well in terms of not having it crack or anything is I just scored the chipboard. And then when we go to do this, it should go smoothly. That's what they all say, right? Try to line it up. So fun when you can't like get on top of it to see what's going on, but pretty close, I guess. Yeah. Okay, good. And my brayer. I have glue all over me too. I'll just spray it. You know what's really funny? I didn't pull the strips off the tape. That's really funny. That's important. That's an important.
It's so hard to stick down.
You know, the funny part is it would have stuck anyway because of all that glue stick, but, you know, it wouldn't last probably. That's funny. Yeah, you gotta do that. Fortunately, it's not stuck yet.
Uh-oh, Mom's calling again.
Okay, well,
Come on.
she's probably, maybe she got in or is trying to get in, you know?
Mom? Oh, Melody, Mom's calling to tell you that Melody called her and said happy birthday and she hopes you got your gift.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'll go down to, I'm going down to the office later to get my stuff. So I'll call her. That's sweet.
Okay. I told her.
Okay, good. She can come watch us.
Love you, Mom. Excuse me?
Is this supposed to be this hard,
yeah, you
y'all?
have a delay. I have a delay too. I don't know why it's weird.
You do? You have a delay?
Okay. I'll tell her. Okay, love you too. Bye. She said, she's gonna call you later.
All right.
She's got a delay.
Yeah, does everybody have a delay?
Tinker wants to know, won't the paper be a little short when you fold it?
Nope.
What'd you say?
I said no.
It's not gonna be short when you fold it?
Nope, because you're going to do it really gently and it gives you a nice tight fold.
Okay. It looks like you kind of cut out a little bit more around it anyway.
Well, yeah, then you trim it and neaten it up and all that good stuff. Absolutely. Okay, I think I got it all. At my table.
Yeah, the trick is to fold it really gently. That way you don't get the cracks.
No.
You don't want any cracks. Just, no comment. I better not go there. Table guy.
Oh. I'm just trimming around, neatening it up a bit. Okay.
Oh shoot, teacher got time.
I asked if everybody, she just got a repeat. Oh yeah, that was happening to Dar too the other day.
It happened to me too all day yesterday.
I think we're just gonna have to, we just have to go with it. You're not missing too much, truthfully.
Last night, Kathy, on on Kathy Ordo's stream, she said the same thing. There was such a long lag between the chat and her what she was showing that she didn't even really pay attention to the chat because it would drive her crazy.
Oh. So what I'm doing now is I'm just cutting using my craft knife. Certainly you could use scissors. And I'm going to cut out this window. And then we're going to wrap the paper into the inside so that we have a nice wrapped edge. I should show ya. Be helpful if I showed ya. Right. And I'm going to fold gently, trim it a bit. I'll tell you, this is probably the hardest part or the worst part is getting the TV window, taken care of. And then once you do that, the rest is really easy peasy. So we're just gonna go along with the bone folder, just sort of ease that edge in. Cut all the way into the corner, and I'm cutting, just so you know, you can probably tell by looking at it, at a 45-degree angle, and everything's just crooked. And if I get through this part successfully, then we're doing a giveaway, man.
I know, what can I give away? What do I have? If you're doing ephemera, I should do something else. I have an extra a brand new Adirondack ink, refillable pen, alcohol ink fillable pen.
Nice. Totally. Wait a minute, I want that.
You don't have one?
Nope. Hey, wait a minute.
I'll let you enter the drawing for it.
Okay. No, I'm kidding.
Not.
Oh my gosh. This is why I made an easy mini album, because this is so painful. Mostly because I'm uncoordinated. It really doesn't have anything to do with the project itself. It just has to do with the fact that anything that sticks will stick to me. Anything that gets cut will get cut crooked. The usual. And the fact that I'm not a builder. Which I really need to be more positive. I'm getting better at being a builder. I like the result though. And I didn't mind the process. I'll tell you, when I was working on this and I could just get into my zone, it was really awesome. Get rid of that. Now we can talk about lining this too. You can line it, and if you line it, you have a couple options, because what I did on the other box is I put washi tape around all of this once I put the frame in. So I would line it as the next step and before you do the inner frame, and then it'll all look really nice. I'm not lining this one. It's already white. I will probably line the lid because it, that shows when you open it. I'll probably clean it. We'll see. I haven't totally decided yet.
Okay, Dana and Barbara in the house.
Hi, ladies. Barb, I haven't watched your recording yet. I'm sure it's awesome, though.
It was such a cute project.
That's what I heard. All Barb's projects are awesome. And if you are ever the lucky recipient of one of her prizes, oh my gosh, I have it. Rabbit trail.
I won something from her on her last stream. I'm excited. I can't wait.
I won this gorgeous journal. She made this paper. She stitched all over it. It's got glitter. It's sparkly. And then this is so amazing. She does like this edging with a piece of yarn. And I mean, I don't know how she gets it even. I really don't. Gorgeous. And it has a little ribbon. I love it. I'm kind of afraid to use it. She's like, you better use it. Isn't it beautiful? There, that's a better light. You can kind of see. It is just beautiful. And it's got nice paper in it. So I'm probably going to collage in it. I think that would be fun. I love it. So thanks, Barb. I have all kinds of things I could show you, but I think I'm going to do, maybe I'll do a separate stream so that I can show off everything. Okay, so here's our window. And this is...
her album is so pretty. I'm sorry,
Yes.
I'm on a lag. It looks sparkly, too. It's really
It's
pretty.
sparkly. It has glitter, yeah. Could you hear me, though?
I can hear you fine. I just
Okay.
hear you, and then about 5 minutes later, I see what you're doing.
Oh, I remember. That happened to Jim, too. Remember?
Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy.
So that's that window. So we got that done. So now what we'll do is we'll cover the back. And I think I'm going to see what we've got here.
Secretly, I'm kind of happy that she's sending me one because I don't have all the stuff she uses to make one.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go and buy like the special foot and all that stuff. So I'm kind of glad that I'm getting one. Now I don't have to go buy all the stuff to make one. And try to figure out.
To make one what? One of Barb's?
Yeah, to make one of her little books.
I could make one, but it would not be even. Just saying.
Oh no, mine would be a mess. And I think I would give up when she does the string around the edge, like
Yeah.
all the string, the fibers. Forget
Yep.
that, man. That's hard.
I know.
It up?
Barb makes it look easy, though.
She does.
Barb's like, I'm just whipping out 20 of these journals in my spare time while I pet my cat. I can sew with one hand. I'm so good. Has she heard that?
I'm sure she heard that.
Okay, but anyway, we're talking about Barb Owen. Barb Creating Faces is her channel on Ustream. She always has something new and different. I love her stream. I love her stories. She does a lot with fabric and paper and art journaling, and oh my gosh. You always learn something new, that's for sure. And she has a lovely voice. Just saying.
And she's a lot more technically inclined than we are. She's got P&P going, rocking on her Ustream.
Yeah, we are in no way, shape, or form claiming to be technical. Alright, so I'm just doing the back piece now. No cutting a hole in the middle of the back. Isn't that nice? We have one to worry about. Yeah, and Jonah, this paper may crack. I didn't really, I didn't
I know,
test.
because you're using the double-sided paper to do the outside of the album.
Uh-huh.
You can't, is the album too big to do on the 8x8? Is that why you need 12x12?
Yeah, and that's why I used cardstock on the other one, because I didn't have any 12x12 of that paper.
Okay.
So if you don't want to risk it and have to ink your edges or worry about it, you could also use, Jonna was telling me yesterday, oh thanks Barb, Barb posted a link. Is there anybody else? Martha, oh my gosh. Martha's Seeking for Art, all one word, Seeking for Art, everywhere. So check her out as well. We'll see who else. Dana has a channel. We love when we can persuade Dana to stream because she is fabulous. She paints, among other things, among many other things, but her faces are fantastic. Okay, so let me just get this down. And I think what I'm going to do this time, because I'm learning, is I'm going to put the tape down first, and then I'll put the glue down so the glue doesn't dry. Jonna, how's yours coming?
Oh, mine's already done. Why?
Good answer. Good answer.
I didn't make it because I haven't had a chance to. I'm going to do the mini with you. I can't really work and type. How do you work and type at the same time?
I know. See, that's what happened to me during yours. That's why I didn't finish mine.
So I have to go take the little Danish girl to the airport at 5 o'clock. So when I come back, that's what I'll be doing tonight, working on it, and then I'll post it.
Okay. Well, you know, might still be here. No. If anybody...
Don't forget to take off the tape.
Well, that's the other thing. Thank you for that. I know. See, I need these reminders because I can't... I feel like a multitasking fool over here. And also for those of you that are way better sticky tapers than I am, yes, I would probably go very neatly all the way around the edges if I didn't feel like we're going to be here all weekend. I probably would, to be honest with you. But I'm going to hit the edges with the glue stick, so...
You could have probably run that through your Xyron.
So don't judge me.
What?
Dee Dee says, Dee Dee is Inkwell, and she has a Ustream channel. On Wednesday and Thursday she broadcasts on Coffee and Art in the Morning. Fun group. She was one of the first people I found out here. But she says that she loves all the kids on YouTube, you know, the young teens and 20s, because they'll all get on and talk about things, and then they'll say, don't judge me.
Diane just came on.
What?
Diane just came on.
Diane, hi! How you doing? Diane, did you see what we're making? May as well show people. I made Jonna show the camper like 50 times. So this is what we're making. This little TV with a little TV guide and the antenna. And the legs. There we go. It has a mini album inside. So that's it. So I'm just putting the pattern paper on the outside of the box. And I'm taking the stuff. I'm just going to burnish it real quick with my fingernail before I do that. Because I put glue all over it. Do not follow my exact technique. Should I have a disclaimer?
I think we both need to have one. I say work it out. However it works for you, stick with it. Because everybody has their glue, their glue of choice. I'm coming to find out. Like where some people like the Beacon 301. Other people like Fabri-Tac. Some people don't like Fabri-Tac, but they like score tape. Some people don't like score tape, but they like the matte gel medium. So
Yeah.
I say whatever works.
Yep. Use what, works for you. Well, and it can be different depending on what climate you're in too. I've heard that what works for somebody in one area doesn't work in another. Especially if you have high humidity, that can be a problem. So. Oops. Around the edges. We should be good. Now line it up.
Darcy W! Your redheaded sister's on.
Yay! Hi, Darcy. Darcy did the most amazing journal page this week. Oh, she has a blog. Darcy, you can post your link. We call her Darcy UK, so no one gets us confused. But of course, she's the more talented one of the two of us. I don't mean to put myself down. It's just painting, drawing. She just does so many things that I just think are fabulous. I'm not putting myself down. I'm good at my own thing. And but she has a blog called Art and Soul, SOLE, and she's been doing a challenge with books where you read a book and then you do a journal page, which is great. I'm just trimming this up a bit. I always cut a little bit bigger just in case, because you know what's going to happen. You know it. Oh, Darcy, did you see what we were making? That's not confusing.
No, we're confusing everyone.
We're confusing everyone because I am doing the project today and Jonna is the mouse. And so what we'll be doing is just taking turns like this. There you go. Thank you. She just posted her link. But anyway, this is what we're making, this little retro TV with a mini album in it. So I'll show you the mini eventually. Okay, so now we get that stuck down. And we're really, I would hardly say we are very far along at this point. So let me get these stuck together. And what I did with the pattern, let me find the camera here. Jeez, my TV keeps falling. It's balanced precariously, it's not on a flat surface. See this little tiny angle on here? This is so that you know where the top and the bottom of your piece is going to be of your box. So the flat side's going to go on the top, and that's so that when you fold the box together, the edge up at the top where the flap comes up is all even. So that's why that's like that. So now we're going to stick these together using this tab. And think about this for a second. And I already put the sticky tape down, so I'll borrow your gun. Okay. So this is, and I just use different color because that'll be a different color on the back. So this is the whole piece for the box. This is so funny. It's like backwards, and that's the whole piece right there. We're going to fold it all up, call it a day. And we're done. No, we're not. We're not going to fold it up yet. We're going to leave it flat because the next thing we have to do is our inner frame. And that's this part right here. Right there. So what you're going to do is we're going to take our pattern, and you don't have to use metallic something, but I liked the metallic accent. I thought it was cute. So now I just have to find my metallic papers wherever that went. And I guess I can get all the rest of this stuff out of the way.
You know what I was thinking? Because
What?
Barb's saying that she can barely even get the mat on a card straight, and that she can't imagine dealing with all the tape, the glue, etc. But I was thinking this last night. We should do a project where we pass it off. Like you start doing the thing that you do best.
Mm-hmm.
Pass it off to the next person to do the thing that they do best. Like,
Yeah.
it'd say like.
But then
like,
who gets to keep it at the end? You?
No, like you'd have to do like 4 or 5 of them. Whoever
Oh
is
my
in the spot.
gosh. Like an assembly line. That works?
Yeah, like assembly line, but we ship it off to each other. Would that be confusing or what?
I don't know. We need to think about that. I think it's a good idea. It'd be fun. Okay, I'm sorry. I just had to get caught up here with myself.
Like we have to do something that incorporates like a mini, some kind of box type thing to put it in, and then has to have sewing in it, melted crayon art, faces, collaging, what else?
Uh-huh.
Something
Okay, well,
awesome project.
this is interesting.
I guess no one's buying. Barb's like, don't send it to me. No, Barb, what happened? No, Barb, you would do the part that you do best. Like you would.
Oh, thank you. Yes, it is my birthday.
It
Don't.
is her-
Yeah, I'm gonna bow out of that one too. Good idea, Jonna. Oh.
Yeah, see, Barb can make the cover for it. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my gosh, that would be fabulous.
And then,
And she can
then
just
we
whip
can
20 of those.
do a collage on the inside of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then she can make an envelope pocket with one of her, painted ink blot pictures.
So we're going to work on the TV frame, as I said. So while Jonna is ruminating about her idea, I'll go ahead and cut this out.
It's pretty bad when you dream in crafting inspiration dreams.
Thanks, Mitzi. Oh my gosh. Yes, it's my birthday. You know what's funny about that is I was saying earlier, Jonna's stream, when it was Jonna's turn, it just happened to fall on her birthday. We didn't plan this, but we both had birthdays on the last Saturday of the month, so it worked out. Okay. So, what I did was, I didn't have, believe it or not, I looked everywhere. I didn't have gold metallic cardstock, but I had gold wrapping paper. So I matte mediumed it onto a piece of cardboard, and I'm going to use that. So what you do is, this is the pattern for the frame. I'm going to cut out the inside. These not as scissors. And I'm not even in the camera, but you know how to cut a frame, I'm sure. But yeah, I had, oh my gosh, my coworkers yesterday got me a card and a cake, decorated my desk. It was really cute. And the cake was delicious. It was a vanilla cake with strawberry layers and then chocolate and strawberries on the top. It was fabulous. So I already had cake, which is good. And the Austin retreat was my birthday present to myself, so that was good too. So yeah, I'm covered. I think I'm going to try to stick this down. I don't know if I'm going to hold on to it. I'm just analyzing for the moment. All right,
Yeah.
so
Darcy's the one in the family that knows how to cut.
me? I don't. I have all the measurements, as I was saying before, on the pattern, but once I figure all that out, yeah, I just cut. I don't try to measure as I'm going. Cut and trace. But you know, it's interesting, Jonna, because you know what I was thinking about the other day is how much our sewing background sort of plays into this, and I didn't realize it till recently. So.
Oh man, no fear talking about brownies. I'm hungry. Chocolate! I love chocolate.
Okay, so I've got this cut out, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat to cut out the inside. I'm going to cut into the corner, and then I'm going to cut all the way around to cut out the inside, and then I'm going to tape the corner back together. I know, cheater. So much easier. That's all I'll say about that. So I'm cutting in, and I'm going to cut around.
Vicky.
Vicky, you working along, babe?
She says she's confused, but she's figuring it out. She figured you're teaching, I'm the mouse,
Oh, we need to guest tell people, huh?
and I'm typing.
Yep. Oh, okay. This is Darcy. I'm the one doing the class today, if you want to call it that. Jonna is the mouse. She's on Skype, and she's also me in the chat because I'm logged in as her on the Scrappy Camper Sisters channel. So we'll probably figure out something less confusing eventually, but for now, we'll explain.
Vicky, I'm working on it too. Wink, wink.
She will be. We have some cool stuff planned though. Vicky, you might like this mini. This mini's really fast and easy. Okay, so see, this is what I was talking about. I cut into the corner. And now what you're going to do is this frame has a 1/4 inch from the outside edge of the score line and then a 1/2 inch inside. So we're going to score a 1/4 inch from the outside all the way around this. I'm going to flip it over to do that.
Is this the frame you're working on?
Yep, this is the inside metallic frame. I'm just laying it down and going around.
Basically no secret between sissies. Oh my gosh, I need coffee.
I'm just going to check it and make sure it looks pretty good and I didn't mess it up too bad. Okay. So then this is where I put in the supply list that you need some single-sided tape, which is buried under here. Oops. And you take, I'm sneaking away to get a drink. Yeah, in caps.
Oh shoot, you weren't supposed to see that.
Jonna, you have to drink, hon. Not like that last time, not the first time.
I have permission to drink.
That's so nice. So I'm just taping this corner back up to the score line just to hold it back together again. That's all I'm doing. So that was my little sneak cheat so that I didn't have to cut the inside out agonizingly with a craft knife. And now what you're going to do is you're going to fold up gently at those 1/4 inch score lines. So that you're developing a bezel around the frame. And then what I did to get a nice clean edge, of course I just used my bone folder. Just sort of bumped it up against it.
Aw, I couldn't find Oliver anywhere, and he found a new spot. He's sleeping under my nightstand.
Oh, sweet boy.
That's just dark sleeping under there. Isn't that funny?
That's cute. Okay, and you're keeping, see this outside corner? It's a little funky when you get to the corner, but keep going, because what's going to happen is we're going to tape this in, and when we tape it in and we flatten this outside edge, the frame's going to go in. So that is the plan. I think this is a little bit crooked, so I want to try to straighten it. It's pretty forgiving. I mean, you can trim and cut and do, make it right. You have to.
That's a great idea.
What? Okay. So then, once that's done, take all this stuff off your scissors. And you're going to cut in. Let me try to hold this without making anyone dizzy and crazy. We're going to cut that inner corner at that 45-degree angle up to the score line on all 4 sides. Sandy Chick, hi! Okay. So once I get my corners done, I'm just folding it up a little bit more. And now once I get that, what we're going to do with the single-sided tape is we're going to tape that back together. And it's going to create this little bevel. And that's going to be what makes that frame. Okay? I'm just going to go do that. Go do that right now. And don't worry if when you're doing this the corner doesn't look that as extreme to you as you would like, because when we put this in, you'll see it pops in even more. Just get those edges really butted up against each other when you do it. I think I'm going to take a break after this.
And the drawing.
Yeah, we'll do the drawing and we'll do the I have
Better
my
get a pad of paper out. Okay. pen. I need Post-it notes. How can I not have any Post-it notes? That's crazy.
That was like when I was looking around last night. I didn't have a pencil. I'm like, how can I not have a pencil or a pen in all these pencil holders I have over here? I have brushes. That's what I have.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry I'm keeping you awake.
Oh my
Truly
god.
apologize about that. I have to
Oh
make a
my
note.
gosh, Sandy, I know my room. Okay, I've been kind of picking up my room yesterday because my room was a disaster area.
Yeah, you didn't. Oh, I'm sorry. You didn't miss anything. I don't mean to interrupt, but somebody said something about how I started at 10:30. Yeah, and then you didn't even miss anything after that. For like an hour, right, Jonna?
Yeah. We didn't really get started till 10:45.
We actually started about 15 minutes ago. No, I'm kidding.
Vicky wants you to wear your score paper around your wrist.
Oh my gosh, I know I was whining about that last night. I said, I'm not a Jean, I'm not a Jen, an Aussie Gran. Those of you who watch, you know what I'm talking about. How they put their tape over their wrist. And yeah, but then what? Like, where's, what I don't get is, you mean like that? They do it like that?
I don't know. I don't wear my score tape around my wrist.
I don't know. And then they pull it somehow, and it requires
They
too many.
probably have it all decorated too. Probably not.
No, it just requires too many hands. Okay. Or wrists or something. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to, let me find the front so you can see how cute this is going to be. I'm putting, and this is 1/4 inch by the way, sticky tape. I call it sticky tape because it could be score tape. This particular one's scrappy tape, miracle tape, any kind of tape you want. Put your thumb through. I don't think it fits. I think that's the problem. You mean like that?
Somebody said that it's more around their hand.
Oh, that.
Vic said it, more around the hand.
Okay, and here's what happened to me. Rabbit trail. But here's what happened to me. This isn't the score tape. But it would like literally, I'd try to put it down and then it would stick to my fingers and then it would get like all over and then I'd have to peel it off. Yeah, I didn't do well. I did not do well. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, and it looks a little wonky right now until we get it in there, but I got one more piece I got to glue. And then I'm going to put the 1/4 inch all the way around on the good side because we are going to ease it into place in the window. Like that, ultimately. That's our goal. It's good to have goals. So again, I'm beveling this corner and I'm taping it in place. And I'm making sure that those corners are pretty tight. Okay?
Okay, Martha, you go ahead, go for it.
Technical uses. Oh gosh. We probably do. I don't know. All I can say is it's sticky. It's sticky. And then the other advice I would give you, which I should take myself, is don't get it too close to the scored edge because you want to have a little bit of give when you start easing this into place in case it's not exact. So if you don't have your tape right up against that edge, you'll be able to do that. You want it against closer to the outside edge. See, it's helpful tips like that that, you know, add value to my projects. I can tell you where not to tape. That's probably my talent. You guys should be proud of me. I generally can't focus this long on anything so tedious. Hey, Loriana. I should say hi to some people that have come in, huh? Anybody I miss? Okay, we're ready. So now I'm going to pull the little edges off. And like I said, it's okay if it's like this, because when you tape it in, it'll be even. It's like magic. Tape down. I'm actually doing pretty well with the tape not sticking to me today. I could change.
Oh, okay. Darcy,
Mm-hmm.
Tinkerbug just tried to print out the the camper. Tinker, are you printing out the camper or are you printing out the TV? Oh. Because if it's the camper,
Thanks, Vicky.
the box bottom measurements were correct, but it didn't fit on the 8x10 page that you'll print out. So you have to just kind of add like 1/8 of an inch to either side or something crazy like that. But the dimensions are correct. Yeah, for the camper. So is it like not the side of the camper? That all should have printed out, but it's the one that's the box. The box measurements are right. So the template you have to add, I think it might be like 1/8 of an inch. I can't remember because it's been a while since we've done that one, but it's because it's a little wider than it's a little wider than the 8x10 piece of paper. But the dimensions are correct on that template. So you just have to measure the line.
Thanks, Sandy. Appreciate it. Okay, so we're going to fit the frame in. This is your top of the box. So take it. I always look for the best side, best angle, best corners. And then you're going to hold it like this and do it from the front so that you can see how it looks and make sure you have it even. Sure nothing's funky. And once you have it even, you're going to stick it down. Now what you're going to do, I'll turn it over so you can see, is you're going to press all the way around this outside so that the inside pops up. And that's what creates your frame. So I'm going to make this a little tighter. This corner's not as tight as I wanted it. So you can mess with it till you get it right. There we go. Yay! It probably doesn't look even on camera, but it looks pretty good. So there's your inner frame. And now what I did was I just put score tape over this, and that's why you're going to line, if you're going to line your box, I'm probably just going to paint this, but if you're going to line it, you would line it before you put this in so that everything's nice and clean, and then you'll just cover this with score tape. With washi tape. Get my tapes all mixed up. So,
Hey Darcy, they're asking if what tape are you using and is it as strong as score tape?
I am using what's called Scrappy tape, and I found out about it from our friend Felicia, and it's an inexpensive tape that, yes, it is just as sticky. And there are several. That's not the only one. There's Miracle tape. There's the Score tape. There's that red tape. So use your tape of choice. But that's what I'm using today. And I may use a couple layers of this just to cover.
Darcy, do you remember what website you bought the Scrappy tape at?
I don't know, let me look at the package. The cool thing about Scrappy Tape is that if you're a fan of their Facebook page, it goes on sale for like 99 cents.
What?
Yeah.
That big roll?
Yep. 30 yards. Every once in a while I'll go on like super sale, but this is the one that I'm happen to be using today. Just as a disclaimer, I don't own the company, and I use everything. I use Score tape. I use it all. So, but this is what I happen to have on hand today. So it's the website is pickssi.com, www.pickssi.com. But I'm not.
P-I-C-K?
Yeah, P as in Peter, P-I-C-K, but I'm not sure if that's where you actually buy it, but it's just called Scrappy Tape, and if you search for it, you'll find it. But that's what I'm using. But I also have Score tape too, so just happen to be using that one today. So if you use the washi, it's so much more flexible in terms of going around that corner. And I will probably do another iteration of this around to clean that up. But you do it just so it looks pretty and nice and clean on the inside and you don't see all that tape. So that's our inner frame. La, 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 la. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the box together, and then we'll do a drawing, and we'll stop, take a break, and I imagine what we should do is all the little accessories first, because the glue has to dry. So we'll do all the accessories for the TV, and then while that's drying, we'll do the mini. Diane! Stickles. Diane loves stickles, and so do I.
I know, you got me started on stickles.
Love it.
I had bought the stickles, and I liked it because I used it, but I just got really impatient waiting for the stuff to dry. Oh, hey Darcy, I don't think pick.com is right. It's all about trucks.
What?
Yes, that's so funny.
That's the wrong Pick SSI?
Oh, maybe that was why I didn't hear the SSI.
Oh, good grief.
P-I-C-K-S-S-I.
Yep. So Jonna can't find tape, but she met some nice truckers. So I guess it wasn't a total waste of her time. It's all good. I just want to cut into this tab a little bit to get some of that, clean that edge up. Did everybody see what we're making, or does anyone care or want to see it? I didn't phrase that right. I'm sorry. Has anyone not seen it? So I'm carefully folding. This will take a minute because I don't I don't want it to crack. But you know what? If it does, you run a bead of glue down and you ink it and you're good. I wouldn't panic. I would not panic if it doesn't, you know, do whatever it is that you want. Life's too short. Or do it again. If you run into a situation, my first one was